I win this fight, I can get in position to fight for the world championship again. So that tells me that she's not really worried about that. She's not really worried. She's in a good headspace.
Nice combination by Mikaela Mayer. Male boxing, but very precise instructions, Andre, from Al Mitchell. First warning on Brodnicka for holding. This is something that she tends to do. She's not moving as much in this fight, but she tends to hold. And Al Mitchell, K. Karoma were saying, we're going to get on the referee and make sure he does not allow that to go. And that's happening so far.
Listen, if it becomes, obsessive,
this is how you fight him. There's no rush.
Mikaela got to track down Brodnicka. Brodnicka got some good footwork. She goes in and out. She changes the range. At times, she gets in and tries to smother, but Mikaela's doing a good job in the ring, and I believe in a way. And more confident, too.
Good jab to the stomach right there from Mikaela Mayer, followed up with a 1-2. Good jab to the stomach right there from Mikaela Mayer, followed up with a 1-2.
Well, she threw the right hand because Brodnicka leaned a little bit to her right. She leaned a little bit on her back foot, which created that lane.
Nice left hook downstairs from Mikaela Mayer. Three-punch combination to the body of Brodnicka, who holds once again.
But Mayer's dominating the inside.
Well, we've had some dominant fighters at 140 pounds inside this bubble, and those wars have caused a retirement. The boxing world is not grieving the loss of another fighter despite the brain bleed, so we wish Alex Salcedo the best on this new stage of his life, which he'll be able to share with his children.
How she asserted herself. We see a 1-2 right here. Mayer ducked her head and tried to get her shot in. She landed it, but Brodnicka's shot landed first and more powerfully. We see Mayer's right hand just slightly missed.
It's the truth. That's my wife. Oh, nice right hand.
Good exchange.
Both girls exchanged their right hands.
Brodnicka fighter, Dre, who will start her attack with the lead right hand.
It's great. I like it. She's using subtle movement in spots, and then she attacks like that with the right hand, taking advantage of that lead hand of Mikaela being low.
First time that Brodnicka has fought.
Every opportunity she can, she lets both hands go. People think you got to have 7 things that you need to implement with a good game plan. Just do 1 or 2 things really well, and that's what she's doing tonight.
Another warning from Celestino Caballero for Eva Brodnicka. And Mikaela told us in the fighter meeting, she's used to being the favorite. She's used to being coddled in Poland. This is the United States. They're not going to go for that, and she can ill afford to lose a point here.
She's putting herself into a position where she's going to need a knockout, and she's not a knockout puncher. She's only got 2 knockouts out of her. This is her 20th fight, so out of 19 fights, she's got 2 knockouts. So just a bad position to put herself in.
Brodnicka's parents were educators at the Academy of Physical Education. She's going to have to go with that conditioning to get her through against Mikaela Mayer. And Dre, this is what your scorecard looks like.
That's how the fight's been going. I've given, Brodnicka 1 round.
Brodnicka, who comes in here, has to cut her hair, still doesn't make weight, loses the title on the scale, and now she has a point deducted.
He actually asked her, would she shave her head off?
She said she would have shaved.
That's the most Tim Bradley thing to do.
I'm just saying, man. She's game.
Let her go, stop!
Once you have to understand that the referee's not having it, you have to change your style. You have to change your way you fight.
But it's going to be tough for her because it's what she's used to doing.
And there, as she was holding, she was thinking, I've got to let go. But she's got, Andre, you mentioned it, she's got no resources there.
Yeah, she's not educated there. That's not how she was taught. And it's tough when you get into a fight.
Nothing better than great instructions in the corner, and this is for the fighter who we see winning the fight. So her confidence is only going to continue to swell.
Al Mitchell is one of the last teachers in this sport of boxing.
Brodnicka's not a bad offensive fighter when she actually lets her hands go. She's landed some nice.
Than Mikaela Mayer expected. Brodnicka's putting up a good fight. I mean, she's not winning, but she's having some moments in these rounds. Good jab right there from both women. From Brodnicka.
Yes.
Good body work right there from Mayer. Good counter right from Brodnicka.
Mikaela's not used to that. Look at the 4-piece combination right there, or 3-piece combination from Brodnicka.
Nah, I think a good shot right
Left
there.
hook there from Mikaela Mayer.
I think Mikaela Mayer is doing just fine on the inside. She has no worries on the inside. She's the more physical fighter. She's the more educated fighter, and she's scoring all the points on the inside and inflicting all the punishment. Compassion, because let me just say this. Deontay Wilder was on his way to getting knocked out. He gave Deontay Wilder a fighting chance where he could still say, so that was the excuse, and maybe people will buy into him moving forward. But if Tyson Fury left him in a heap in that corner and he got knocked out cold, nobody would be trying to hear.
In the ring, like Jay was saying, she can fight in the inside. You can see Brodnicka, all she wants to do is tie up, and she's getting hit with big shots. You know, small shots by Mikaela Mayer in the inside and on the outside. Mikaela Mayer working her jab, occasionally landing right hands. She can do it all in there, ladies and gentlemen.
Very impressed with the improvement of Mikaela Mayer's inside game. I know that's something that, and she doesn't want to leave this Las Vegas bubble without her first strap.
And she has high aspirations, does Mikaela Mayer. She says, I want the WBC champ with Maeva Hamadouche, who holds the IBF belt. I want to be undisputed against Hyun Mi Choi, who holds the WBA title. I want to go to 135 and a duel of former Olympians.
Watch your head, watch your head.
Mark, what's up with the hand?
Even though Mayer has won most of these rounds, all but one on my scorecard, she's had to taste some leather. She's got hit with some good shots, and she's responded well. No hesitation in her game tonight. The new blood in the sport, you know, they're here and they're demanding that you pay attention.
We remind you those point deductions for holding in rounds 6 and 7 can loom large, but nonetheless, it's the great skill that Mikaela Mayer showed throughout this fight